everybody, welcome back to another Viva Adventures, this time featuring our friends too. Say hi guys. Alright, so today we're not going anywhere too far, not by plane or anything. We're just going to the Norcal night market. We have heard that in the beginning when they first started, they had very bad reviews. It was very dusty and had to wait 1 hour in line just for food, but then they also ran out after waiting an hour. But they did take a break and try to improve stuff, change venues. We'll be going today and telling you what we think about it. Since they're new, they probably can't be as good as 626, but we'll be comparing those two and seeing which one is better. I'm hoping that the experience won't be too bad, but you'll be hearing that from us. Stay updated. Stay updated. So we are about to enter the night market right now. It seems a little quiet. Like the ticket lines are kind of short. I hear singing inside, but overall it's very quiet and dead. But hopefully it's not like that inside. Maybe it's the weather that's making us gloomy. It's very foggy. Regular Bay Area weather. We'll see how it looks inside. We're back. So I was supposed to do the little review right after we got home, but my camera battery ended up dying, my phone ended up dying that night. We didn't get home until like around midnight, maybe after that. We had school the next day, and all of that led up to me making this video by myself like 3 weeks later. I know. I'm an overachiever. Well, let's get to it. So right off the bat, the Norcal night market, in terms of how the food vendors are placed, basically exactly the same as 626. They're all lined up right next to each other with their tents, and there are a few rows. In terms of lining up for the food, it was not, in my opinion, as long as the lines for 626. Relatively, for all of the tents, it was pretty short, except for like 4 of them that were hugely marketed throughout the weeks. Besides that, it was pretty dead. There weren't a lot of people compared to 626. The vibe wasn't as lively. It was more chill, like I said in the beginning, like the NorCal vibe instead of the like SoCal vibe, I guess. I don't really know what that is. So it was a very big lot. You did have to walk very far down to see the other vendors. The thing is, when you enter, all the people are in one area, but as you walk down, I don't think people they don't want to go too far down, so it kind of sucks because the vendors all the way down the aisle don't really have any customers, but they did seem like they had potential. There were just no lines for them. So it was pretty quiet overall. in the daytime, and then when the sun set there wasn't too much lighting. If there was more lighting, it would have added to the ambiance and people would have been a little more lively. There were performances, but they were very far away. They were not close to the vendors at all, so I personally didn't even hear them. I didn't even see that there were like performances and a stage until the very end, after getting all the food, playing with all the carnival games. I saw that this was a dead stage and I was like, oh, I didn't even know there was one in the beginning. That's something that they could have improved on. In terms of food, there were a lot of vendors from SoCal as well as Norcal. So I did see a lot of familiar stands. There was chicken skin, the bonk slab, and the Stussy outlet was also there again, as they were in 66. And I do give them props for getting some SoCal vendors up here, because I do realize that it's really hard to find food vendors in general and like have them all in one place in one weekend. But overall, I did like it. I personally would go to the 66 one if I had to choose. If you're looking for something convenient, Norcal Night Market is definitely the way to go. If you just want to try food places and you don't really care about like how lively or how dead it is, if you're there for the food with your friends, just like to do something on the weekend, I definitely recommend it. Overall, not a bad debut for the Norcal Night Market. They have a lot more to improve. I do recommend that you all give them a shot now, because it is pretty good. I think it's worth the weekend to go. It's worth the drive up if you're close. And I heard that the first time the 626 market also launched, it also went horribly. They had to sort stuff out, but look how amazing it is there. So definitely the Norcal Night Market has a lot of potential. They're going to keep improving throughout the years, and I'm really excited to see where they go. Well, that's it for me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it was a little bit unorganized, just because I was bad at being consistent and doing this review a little later, but I just wanted to get this out to you now, so I'll see you next time. Peace!